small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
Okay everyone, so I'm putting together my classroom and it's Friday. So Friday is the best day because we have the weekend and I have so much work to do this weekend that I'm going to take advantage of that time. So first things first, let me show you where I am with my classroom. We finished our dresser. Now the dresser, it looks amazing. Like I knew it would look good, but I didn't think it would look this good. Here it is. Look at that. We have their notebooks in it already, so I have to grade those. It's beautiful. So, example, red caddy here matches red caddy here. So all these kids put their notebooks here. First period, second period. I don't have a third. My fourth is ASB, so they don't have notebooks that they're leaving in class. Fifth period and sixth period, so they all fit perfectly. Now, I do have my leadership kids have notebooks, but they are mostly for notes and planning things, so they don't need to keep them here because I don't need to grade them. It's mostly for them, for planning, but I'm loving the dresser. It is so gorgeous. All the rainbow bins, I am obsessed with, obsessed. I also have the flat bins right here, which kids are going to be using to turn in papers, which we won't have very much. But when they do have papers, they're just going to put them in there. And I think I'm going to move this long table all the way back here. And then I'll put all of these bins on top of it. So I think it'll work out really well. But my classroom is looking really good. I am loving it. I think that the rainbow bins in that dresser, it's really pulling the rainbow out from hiding. And I think it looks really good. Only problem, as we were building the dresser, I had to take notebooks out of the bins and I lost some notebooks, but the kids already did, and they already set them up, they already did their first assignment in them, so I have to excuse them from the assignment if I don't find them, which I looked, I cannot find them, unless they took them home, which is, there's a chance, they're just going to be excused. So I'm going to set up a notebook for them so they don't have to do it again, and then they're just going to be excused from the first assignment, so. It is what it is. Mistakes happen. I'm not perfect. If you're a teacher and you've never lost a student's work, you're a champ, or you're lying to yourself. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna move the table. Here we go.
Hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me.
Okay, moved the table. I like how it is over there. It makes it look a little more open, I guess. Here's what it looks like. We got our desks, our tables here, and we had two on the end of each side, but we actually needed to make this a group of 5. So we put one over here, and I didn't like one sitting here, so now it's over there. So we have the table here, which covers up all of that melting paint, that ugly melting paint, if it'll focus. There it goes. So the paint is literally like melting off the wall. So this covers it up a bit, which is good. And this is where the rainbow bins are gonna go for their papers. So that's really nice. Anyways, if you don't know about my new classroom, behind me is an alley. So there's like apartments over there and people drive through that alley. And then underneath my classroom is actually a parking structure. So I can actually leave through a door right outside my door and it'll take me down to the parking structure, which is really nice. But I don't do that. I don't use that hallway at all. It's just like you open the door and there's stairs that go down. I don't use it at all because it's so creepy. Like there's not even a light in there. And you just go down this tiny little stairway with no light, like in pitch black darkness. And it's creepy. And I just don't do that. So I walk out, I go the long way, and walk out with everyone else, because who knows? I don't want to have that door end up closing and it be locked, so I'm stuck in that little hallway, because that would suck. So yeah, just fun fact. Anyways, I'm putting out these rainbow bins, and I forgot some of them have water in them because we were doing water balloon fights in ASB. So it'll do, it'll work, whatever. But this whole rainbow classroom is looking so good, and it's gonna look even better. So once I get things hanging from the ceiling, which sounds kind of crazy, but once I do that, it's gonna look so phenomenal. Like, I think that even the rainbow bins with that bookshelf look phenomenal, but it's gonna look even better. Like, it really is. So I've got all my rainbow bins out. The yellow one's kind of dirty, but it'll work. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and this comes out blue on camera, but it's actually purple. There's pink here, but to be honest, pink didn't fit in the bookcase for the magazine holders for our notebooks, so I'm probably just gonna return all the pink ones. We have like a pink table in the back here, but no one sits there except for my ASB kids, because my ASB class hit 40. We have 40 students in ASB. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm at a continuation school, so our normal class size is supposed to be smaller, and 40, it's a lot to wrangle, especially in ASB, since you have kids like moving up and doing things all the time, and they get a little wild. So it is what it is. We're just not gonna have a pink bucket. We're not gonna have, like, I'll keep the caddy over there because my ASB kids sit there and we may need, you know, like markers and stuff for them. But I think I'm just going to return all of my pink bins because I don't think we're really gonna use them. And yeah, if I wanted to do groups of 4, I would need the pink. Like because I don't know, do you know? So if I took my groups of 5 and made them groups of 4, then we'll need another color, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't think so right now. So we're just gonna get rid of the pink ones. They're really pretty, but they're just gonna go. There's no pink on the board anyways. There's no pink over there. So we'll just get rid of pink. We don't need it. We're fine without it, but it's looking really good. All right, better idea. I'm gonna keep the pink bin, the flat bin, and that'll just be the bin with no names. So if you don't have a name, check the pink bin. Or if you didn't put the period number, check the pink bin, or anything like that. So this table is gonna be empty, and I actually moved them over here, so they fit perfectly next to the paper cutter, which could be a hazard, so I might have to move this. But it has a lock, so I don't know. We'll have to see. But it fits all the colors, and I have to clean it off because there's like sticky stuff from old tape and stuff. And actually, I think that's paint. It might be paint. So we'll have to clean this off because it bothers me. And then this desk will just be, this table will just be here. We have a desk there, the cart, and then my table there. I don't know what I'm gonna use. I don't know what I'm gonna use those for. I really don't know what. But it's a place to put things. And then we have all this stuff I have to organize and clean up. Yeah, it should be pretty easy. This is the camera that we got for our ASB class. So Canon Rebel TS or T6. So I have a similar one. It's the T6S, and I don't really use it. I use my regular Canon, my small one with the flip screen. So if I need kids to use a camera, oh yeah, this is my closet. So we have a closet in my room. It's just a storage closet, so it's a huge mess. Like, there's nowhere to walk because it's so full. But just gonna stick it somewhere. There we go. Like, literally just a mess. That's all it is. It's just a mess in here. So anyways, if kids do need a camera to use, like if they're filming something or they're taking pictures for like some of our sporting events, which we don't have real sporting events. We have teams of like tiny little teams, and there's like 1 game, maybe 2 games, and that's it. And that's our team. That's like, that's what it is for the year. So we have football, soccer, basketball, and they're trying to get like volleyball. But if they need to take the camera to go take pictures or something, or go to an event to take pictures, they can use that camera instead of giving them mine, because I don't trust them with my camera. I spend my own money on it. It's really expensive. And yeah, so they have a camera to use, and if something happens to it, then it's, you know, it's the school's property. They have to pay for it, the school's property. But it's really nice to have things like that where kids can just check out and use, so I don't have to provide them. But I had a lot of boxes over here, and I took them down. I just emptied them, and I use a lot of boxes for myself because I kind of work in wholesale a little bit and I sell things, so I need boxes for shipping. So I'm taking these boxes home. There's 3 inside and then this one, so there's 4. I'm gonna take those home and use them for shipping, because then that's 4 boxes that I don't have to buy. And I'm just gonna clean up all the stuff off this table here, and I might get some more chairs. I think I might need more chairs. So I have, let's see, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. So yeah, I need 2 more chairs to, so actually I might only have 38 kids. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But I'm going to clean up all the stuff on this desk, or this set of tables, and then I'm going to take home some of my paper because I'm working on the things that are going to be hanging from my ceiling. And I'm going to be doing that all weekend. It's going to be so fun. So after I grade like lots of things, I'm going to be working on those things that are going to hang. So I need my cardstock. This is the inside of my closet. So, there used to be lots of notebooks over here, but they went to students because they didn't have any. We have a few more here, but I just need this. So there's what, 3 here. Cool. So I'm grabbing these. I just got these at Michael's. These are what I use for my borders. So these, that's all this paper. There's no purple though, so I am going to need to go and buy some purple because this is going to follow our rainbow theme, and I might actually need some more of these anyways. So this is what I'm going to be working on all weekend, and actually, yeah, I'm just going to get purple and then work on them. And then I'm going to come to class on Monday ready to hang some things from the ceiling, and it's going to look beautiful. Hopefully it will. I hope. It might look bad, and I might change it, but that's okay. We're gonna change it if it does look bad, and in the end, it's gonna look great. No matter what it is, it's gonna look great, so I'm excited. And I just can't get over how much I love this bookshelf. Like with all those rainbow notebook bins, like it just looks so nice. So if you are curious what it is, I'm gonna show you it real quick. So this is it again. Again, how beautiful is this? So this is what it was. This is Tomna's something. This is from IKEA. This is the brand, and that's all it really says about it. Yeah, I don't know, but this is what it is. So if I can find it on IKEA's website, I will link that for you so that you can get one if you're interested, of course. Obviously, if you don't want it, don't get it. But I'm just obsessed. Like, I kind of want another one, but I don't know what I'd use it for. Like, I'd put bins in it, but I don't know. Because okay, so if I needed another one, I could have first period, second period, fifth period, and then the other one would be sixth period. I could do one for fourth period leadership, but then the other one is my prep, so I wouldn't use it for anything. So I don't know. I don't want just an empty bottom, you know, or an empty middle. But it's so cute. It looks so good. I don't know where I'd put it, but it's just so pretty. So I'm probably not going to get another one because I spend too much money. Teachers spend so much money. I don't need it. I don't need it. So I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay, so, but anyways, it's super cute. If you are interested, I'm going to link it in the bottom. I'm going to try and find it, if I can find it. If I can't find it, I'm going to link something similar so that it's kind of similar, you know. I'm going to try and help you. I'm going to try and help you out. But this whole table here is a mess. There were 2 tables here, moved one, and now it's all just a mess. So I've got to clean all this too. So yeah, that's what I get to do. Anyways, I want to tell you how today went. So I had the same kid, second period, who was giving me problems. The second day I had to write a referral. The fourth day I had to write a referral. Today I needed to talk to him. I wanted to talk to him originally, but he just kept walking out of class and I didn't even get that chance. So I wanted to talk to him today. So I pulled him aside and I asked, well, I was just talking to him. I was like, hey, like, I want to be on the same page with you. You know, I want to get to know you and I want you to get to know me. Like, we're just people, okay? I know that I'm your teacher, but I don't want you to be afraid of me. I'm just a person, okay? And I want us to be on the same page. We gotta get to know each other. We have to find that common ground. And I want you more than anything to succeed. And that's not just in school, but it's in life in general. And when we're talking about school, like, if you don't pass my class, you're just gonna take it again. And if you don't pass it then, you're gonna take it, you have to take my class every single quarter until you pass it twice, because I'm the only English 9 teacher. And I can tell you right now, I will do what I have to do to help you learn. So if you aren't learning from the things that I'm teaching you, I will completely change what I'm teaching specifically for you. I'll teach them what I'm teaching them, and then I'll teach you something else. I'll have you on the side. It'll be more of a one-on-one thing to where you're more interested in what I am teaching you. So if you don't like what I'm teaching, let me know what you like and I can change whatever it is so that you actually are more interested in it. But I can't have you have your head down. I cannot have you put your head down for the whole period, because it just doesn't work. So I make sure kids always have their heads up. If they don't put up their head, I will send them to the nurse or I will send them to the counselor just to like check to see if they are under the influence or what's going on. Maybe they're just tired, but I'm going to send them out to get checked out. But I don't let kids put their head down at all. And I won't let you be on your phone because there's no use. We don't need phones right now. So I need you to keep your head up. I need you to keep your phone away. But I need you to try. Like, I just need to see some effort. Just even the smallest little bit of effort. Can you do that for me? Because I can change the way I'm teaching you. I can change what I'm teaching you. I can modify it however you want me to do it, just to make sure that you're learning. And I want you to learn. I want you to succeed. I want you to pass. Because I get students who don't graduate until they're 20 years old or even older than 20. And I'm only 26, so if I graduated at 20, that would suck. And I don't want you to have to graduate when you're 20 years old. So can we get on the same page? Can we like get that understanding? Can you at least just try? Can I just see a little bit of effort? I've got a brand new notebook for you. All you got to do is this page. I told them the assignment. We've got awesome colors you can like draw on it with your markers and stuff. Design your whole notebook, like do whatever you want with it. Like, I have this for you, but I do need to see some effort. Can you show me that effort? And the student comes back and he just responds, he's like, and I say, if you can't show me the effort, then I am going to have to send you out of the classroom. You're going to have to get your schedule changed, because I can't have you in here sleeping. I can't have you in here on your phone. You have to at least try. Or maybe it's just not a fit. Maybe it's just not a good fit. Maybe you are going to work better online. We have an Apex class downstairs, which is basically kids take the class online and they're in class, if that makes sense. They're in a class, but they're taking the class online. So you'll have a class full of kids, but they may all be taking different subjects online. So I told them maybe that's going to be better for you. If that's how you learn, if that's better for you, you can go at your own pace. That's fine too. But I just want to find what is best for you to help you succeed. And maybe it's not my class. Maybe it's not. But I think that it's worth a try. You know, can you try it out for me? Can you give me a little bit of effort and then we can see what happens? Because if you don't, then I am going to have to remove you from my class and put you in something that's going to be a better fit. So the kid responds and he's like, so the kid looks at me and it seems like he's taking in everything that I'm saying. He's nodding along as I'm talking. And I even told him that there's kids, there's one specific kid at that table, and I know that kid will help him out. This kid is an amazing kid, and I was like, hey, this kid can help you out. Like, he's an amazing kid. If you have even the slightest question, he'll help you.
Attention, Omar, please come to the main office. Omar, thank you.
So I put him next to this kid, and this is an amazing kid, and I said, this kid right here, this guy, he's awesome. He knows his stuff. He's had me before. He loves this class, and if you have any trouble at all, he can help you, and he's willing to do that. He's an awesome kid. He'll just help you out. If you have any questions or you need help with anything, he'll be there. So he can help you. I'm here to help you. We both want you to succeed. We want, the whole class wants you to succeed. But if you can't even give me an effort, if you can't even try, I'm gonna find another way that's gonna work better for you. Maybe in another class. So, do you think you can try, or should I just switch your class? So, just think about that. I'm gonna come back and I'll ask you in about 5 minutes after you have time to think, and then we can see from there if you want to give this a chance or if I should just move you now. So immediately the kid doesn't even give me 5 minutes. He doesn't even want the 5 minutes to think about it, and he just responds, and he wasn't annoyed at all. He didn't seem annoyed at all. He seemed to understand. He seemed to understand where I was coming from. So his response to me was, no, I think I'm just gonna get out of this class. And I said, okay, well then we will change your schedule because I want you to succeed even if it's not in my class. Maybe that's gonna be a better fit. So we did end up switching his class. He went to another class, so he is taking the Apex class. So he just goes down to the Apex teacher and he's taking English 9 online, which I don't suggest to students because when you take English online, it is one of the hardest ones for them to pass because there's so much work and it is really hard for them. So he did go into the other class. That's what happened. But we squashed that bug, and it is what it is. Fourth period, we had our assembly today. Fourth period was my ASB leadership class, and they were doing pretty well. We had the girl who volunteered to do she volunteered to do the speaking. So we went outside and she volunteered to like speak with the microphone to the students and just introduce ASB, introduce herself, introduce our guest speakers, and then announce the winner of our raffle. And I was not smart about this. I sent her up alone, and I thought she was gonna be okay. I really did. She was like really pumped about it. She was like, yeah, Miss Whiteley, I wanna do it. I'm so excited. I wanna do it. Please, can I do it? And I was like, yeah, you can do it. So I'm thinking she's gonna be okay. She was not okay. So she went up there, and there's only 360 something students at our school, but she panicked. I felt so bad. She panicked. She had an anxiety attack. At first, she didn't, and maybe this is my fault. I feel like you would kind of know, but I don't know. She's up there and she's holding the microphone down here by her crotch and she's talking and no one can really hear her. So she's automatically like super nervous and she doesn't know what to do. So I tell her, up, like I'm on the side, up, lift it up. And she sees me and she lifts it up, but she's still super quiet, so not a lot of kids can hear. And there's a student in the audience who said something to her like, hey, yo, we can't hear you, or something like that. And she panicked. She really panicked. So she got really scared. She started to get really hot, and she just paused a lot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's panicking. What do? I should have been smart enough to go up there with her. I don't know why I did not go up there with her. I should have gone up there with her so that when she panicked, I could have helped her, but I just did not think that she would panic. And I don't think she thought she would panic either, but she did. So I sent another kid up there to switch off with her, and I should have went with him too, but I didn't. I wasn't thinking. It's my first time, but I sent the other kid up there and he picked it up for her, so he did really well. But everyone saw she climbed back up the stairs and she was outside my classroom crying. She was just sitting there crying. So there were 2 other kids that chased after her to help her like, you know, calm down. It's okay, you did fine. But she had a panic attack. She had an anxiety attack. And I did not even think for a second that anything like this would happen because she seemed so confident that she could do this. So I don't know. It wasn't that bad, but I felt embarrassed, and it wasn't that bad, but I don't know. It's just something that happened. So now we learn. So picking up leadership where it was, I have to teach these kids everything. Like, they don't know simple public speaking, and I have to teach them the baby things. I have to teach them everything, like baby step things, like how to handle conflict, how to basically how to handle your reactions to someone's action and how to handle your own actions and not react some other way in general. But I have to teach them how to be comfortable in front of each other, and the biggest thing is how to be confident. These kids don't have confidence, and I don't know, like, it's just going to be hard for me to teach them confidence because I feel like it's something that you learn from experience. It's something you grow into, and a lot of these kids, I guess, just don't know themselves yet. They haven't grown into themselves and their personalities, so it's going to be a lot of like real talk, a lot of real teaching, real life lessons in here, which is good. But I just didn't expect it. I was expecting like more like, hey, we're gonna make posters today. Hey, we're gonna plan this today. Hey, we gotta do this today for Sadie's. We're gonna do prom over here. Like, what are we gonna do for this dance and this activity? I didn't think more like, we have to teach them how to speak. We have to teach them how to handle criticism. I didn't think any of that, but it's a learning, it's all a learning, it's all a lesson for me. That I'm learning all this, and it's good. I'm just hoping that it goes better, because that was just our introduction of ASB, and it didn't go very well, but we need to pick it up and we need to like bust through this. So we did our elections today. We had speeches. So our ASB potential presidents came up. There were about 4 of them who wanted to be president. So I had them come up here and give speeches. And they went pretty well. We voted today, so it was all confidential. Nobody knows who voted for who, and I asked them for reasons why. And then Monday we're gonna come in. We're going to play some games to where they get to know each other, because I have so many cliques in here that maybe they aren't friends with other people, and we just need to make sure that everyone's conflict free and everyone's a family, because that's my biggest thing, is that we need to be a family. We need to take care of each other. So first day, Monday, when we come back, everyone's gonna pump up the girl who messed up, who had a panic attack, because she didn't do bad. Like, it's her first time out there. She did great. Yeah, she had a panic attack, she paused, she got scared. That's okay. She never did it before. She did awesome. But she's not thinking that. She's, I'm sure, embarrassed. She was scared. She doesn't want to ever do it again, I bet. But we're all going to pump her up. And yeah, so we're going to have games on Monday where we're just going to get to know each other. And I think it's going to be really well. It's going to go really well. So from there, we're also going to vote for vice president and announcements. And obviously we need to vote for like someone who's going to speak during assemblies, things like that. So that's been my day so far. Other than that, it's been a pretty good day. I lost some notebooks, got a kid out of my classroom permanently. We had a panic attack, but other than that, it went really well. So stay on the positive side. That's always what we gotta do. We gotta stay positive. And anyways, that's been my day. So this weekend, I'm gonna do a lot of grading. I'm going to edit a lot of videos because I have so many to edit. I am going to make some things to hang from my ceiling, and it's going to look so good. And then Monday I'm going to come in, I'm going to put them up, and it's going to be good. So hoping, praying things get better for leadership. I just have to know, all right, I have to teach them how to be leaders. Because I didn't think I would have to, because I was thinking, who is a leader? So I chose leaders, but I have to teach them exactly what to do. And my lights went off. Hey, but it's still working pretty well. So I have to teach them how to public speak. I have to teach them how to handle comments from the crowd, because a lot of the girls here take things personally. And a lot of the quiet kids take things personally. But the girl who I sent up is not very quiet. Like, she's like, love her. She's got a good personality. So, I don't know, I just didn't expect it from her. But she was just so sad. I felt so bad. But if you're watching this, girl, you did amazing. And don't even worry. No one even remembers. Everyone forgot. Which is true. Because right when she was done, there was another speaker. And it was like a adult from... He was like just like telling his experience. I didn't actually get a chance to listen because I was handling a lot of things, making sure she was okay, but everyone forgot. Everyone forgot, which is great. There wasn't a lot to talk about it. So it was fine. But we're gonna do better. We are gonna do better. And if you have any tips for me, let me know, because I'm new at this and I'm trying to rock this. I'm trying to do so well that I get to teach ASB next year and the year after that. I really hope I do, but I gotta prove that I'm able to lead them in a good way and show that we are doing better than last year, which we're not quite there yet, but I'm hoping we get there soon. If you have any tips, let me know. I really appreciate them. So anyways, that's been my day. Happy Friday. So I'm just gonna clean up one of the tables back here, clean up the tables back there, then I'm gonna head home because it's getting late and I have a lot to do. So here we go.
I wanna drive a faster car, lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive